I'm Principal Sheep. Welcome back to our classroom. Today, we'll be learning about noble gases, balancing equations, and ionic bonding. Today's contents include noble gases, balancing equations, ionic bonding, a few questions, and a summary at the end. Noble gases are elements in group 8 of the periodic table, which is known for their inertness, which means that they don't react with other elements. They have a full outer electron shell, making them very, very stable. They are located on the far right of the periodic table. Some examples include helium, neon, and argon. They are used to transport highly reactive elements for lightning and welding things together. Now I'll teach you about balancing equations. First, you need to write out the unbalanced equation. Then, count the atoms of each element on both sides. Add coefficients to balance the atoms. Check your work by multiplying the coefficient with the number on the right of the letter to see how many of that element there is. For example, H2 plus O2 equals H2O. This is unbalanced. Now I'll make it balanced. 2H2 plus O2 equals 2H2O, which is balanced. I will show you how I balance this equation. H2 plus O2 is H2O. There's 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen on the left. There's 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen on the right. So if we place a 2 in front of the H2 as a coefficient and in front of the H2O, there will be 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen on the right, and 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen on the left, which means it is now balanced. Ionic bonding is the electrostatic attraction between oppositely charged ions. The formation it occurs when a metal loses electrons to form a positive ion and a non-metal gains electrons to form a negative ion. This only happens between metals and nonmetals. A metal and a metal cannot have an ionic bond, and neither can a nonmetal and a nonmetal. Some examples include sodium chloride, which is just table salt, and magnesium oxide. Their characteristics are they have high melting points and boiling points. And ionic bonding is said to be the strongest bond. Now, I'll give you 3 questions to test your understanding. Number 1, why are noble gases unreactive? Number 2, balance the following equation. Mg plus O2 equals MgO. Number 3, explain how ionic bonds are formed. The answer to question 1 is noble gases are not reactive because they have a full outer shell. The answer to number 2 is 2Mg plus O2 equals 2MgO. The answer to number 3 is ionic bonds are formed by the transfer of electrons between a metal and a nonmetal, resulting in the formation of oppositely charged ions. Now we'll move on to the summary. Noble gases are inert elements with a full outer electron shell. You balance equations by adding coefficients to chemical equations to balance them. Ionic bonds are electrostatic attraction between oppositely charged ions, metals and nonmetals. And that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new. 3, 2, 1.